Peoria County Health reporting the first sign of the West Nile virus this year, joining at least 3 neighboring counties. There's no reason to panic, but they emphasize this proves the virus is circulating. LaSalle County reported a dead bird infected with the virus in May. Fulton and Woodford counties also saw signs of the virus in June. So far, no human cases have been reported locally, but health watchers ask the public to avoid the outdoors at dawn and dusk when mosquitoes are most prevalent, and to wear long clothing or use bug spray to protect open skin. Any mosquito breeding grounds or birds that appear to have died from natural causes should be reported to the health department.